Well, I'll tell you this. It was much more fun creating episodes of Driving Perilously when I could just turn on the radio and almost invariably know not only the song that was playing, but most of the words, who was singing, most likely, a general idea of when the song was recorded, and put it into a context of what else they've sung, who else has sung that song, what type of, how that arrangement compares to other arrangements of that song, because that of course was Christmas music, and I know a lot of Christmas music. It's not nearly as fun turning the radio on and getting something I'm not familiar with, or that I don't feel inclined to have a comment upon. But I will comment that this video made at night, 8:23 p.m. If it survives to the point that it's uploaded on YouTube, YouTube's going to choose an arbitrary, I don't know if it's arbitrary, YouTube's going to choose a thumbnail. And the last video I recorded at night, the thumbnail that was chosen was my face with a very red shading on it from traffic lights or tail lights or something, and the thumbnail was much more interesting than the video itself. It certainly seemed like that would be an interesting video, but no, it was me turning the radio on and talking about whatever played. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we have something worth commenting upon.
It's the freestyle explosion throwback with almost impossible trivia.
We'll catch you up on all the latest gossip and trending stories. Have you heard about the Celine Dion TikTok challenge?
And Macaulay Culkin is getting married to Brenda Song.
Plus, we'll have a continuous hour of your...
I have no idea who Brenda Song is, but congratulations to Macaulay Culkin. I don't know what the Celine Dion TikTok challenge is either. I think I'm a little out of touch with popular culture, which is fine with me. I think I'll just start putting Christmas CDs in and talking about those. But what I'm going to talk about now is they mentioned the word throwback. So we've got retro and throwback. What is the difference? We've got old-fashioned, which makes me think of the new old-fashioned way of the Christmas song, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree in the new old-fashioned way. Is that the one? So what's the difference between retro and throwback and obsolete and old-fashioned and stodgy and so forth? I don't know. It's a good question. Somebody want to define all those for me? I suppose stodgy is negative, and throwback and retro are neutral? Obsolete? Huh. I don't know. It's a good question. Anyway, today is Thursday. I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my show. I was just offered The Wizard of Oz, and that's in March, and The Addams Family is in May. So I'm hoping to be able to do all of it. So 9 to 5 tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. Keep my job and those two shows. So we'll see. That's going to be interesting. I'm trying to convince people that I can do all that and then doing all that. That'll be fun. All right, let's see what we've got. It is 8:26 p.m. and here we go.
Together to share our resources and expertise to better care for you.
I used to really like that song. I hadn't thought about it in a long time. about it. I just remember I liked it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was just about to say, ladies and gentlemen, there's really nothing to comment upon, but I'll comment upon that song. My blood runs cold, my angel is a centerfold, by the Guiles band. One of those bands that's named after the lead singer. I think he's the lead singer, but one of the bands that's named after the main member of the band. Word on the street was that it was a true situation, in that the gentleman who wrote the song, I don't know if it was Guiles or someone else, but the gentleman who wrote the song was leafing through a magazine, and depending on your age, you might not realize that before the internet, magazines were the only way you might see a centerfold, or let's just say a person with not much clothes on. Let's put it that way. And so the story was that the gentleman was looking at a magazine and saw his, I don't know, girlfriend, significant other or whatever, and he just couldn't believe that the angel that he thought she was actually a centerfold. And I think Mr. Guiles wrote the song, and I think I remember who it was supposedly about, an actress, but I'm not sure. And I don't want to say that some actress was a centerfold unless I think she was, so I don't know. Just gonna leave that alone. But of course, it is one of the many representations of the belief that a woman is either this or that. She's an angel, or she's a centerfold, or she's a, they used to say, a Madonna or a whore, meaning she's the mother of Christ, or she is a whore. They used to say, used to divide women up into those two categories and act like there was nothing but those two choices for them. I doubt if many people actually believed that completely, but they certainly had a tipping point in their mind at which a woman was deemed unacceptable, depending on the belief of how many men they've been with, or how many men have seen them in a certain degree of undressing. Now that the internet is here, everybody and their mom, their brother, and their chicken's dog has access to thousands, well, more than that, these images, image after image after image. But when I was young, before that time, even more than when I was young, in order to see these things, these photographs, you would have to go to certain places. You'd have to be a certain age, and you'd have to be, well, you could be, probably would be embarrassed, have to bring your purchase up to the cashier, and most people did not have access to all of these images, and it was the best image each month in the monthly publication that was the centerfold. So, you know, a page could have a picture on